In the small, forgotten town of Blackwood, nestled deep within the dense, dark forest of whispering pines, there existed a legend that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. It was a story whispered in hushed tones, a tale of terror that had been passed down through generations. The legend spoke of a cursed mansion, a place so malevolent that it was said to be the dwelling of unspeakable horrors. This ominous abode, known simply as the Thornhaven Manor, stood as a decaying monument to the town's sinister past. Its towering facade was obscured by gnarled trees and an overgrowth of thorny vines, lending it an eerie, forbidding appearance. Blackwood had long been a town plagued by strange disappearances and unexplained phenomena. The townsfolk had learned to avoid the ominous mansion at all costs, for they believed that it was inhabited by vengeful spirits and a malevolent force that could ensnare those foolish enough to enter. One gloomy autumn evening, a group of intrepid teenagers, driven by equal parts curiosity and bravado, dared each other to spend a night within Thornhaven Manor. Among them were Sarah, the fearless leader of the group, Mark, her loyal best friend, and Emily, the skeptical one who always sought rational explanations. As the full moon cast eerie shadows across the forest, the trio approached the mansion. The front door creaked open as if beckoning them inside, and they cautiously stepped over the threshold. The air grew thick with a palpable sense of dread, and the mansion's interior was shrouded in darkness, save for the dim light of their flashlights. Their exploration led them through winding corridors, past rooms filled with decaying furniture and shattered mirrors. Each step they took was accompanied by faint, unsettling whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. Emily dismissed the sounds as their own nerves playing tricks on them, but the unease lingered. As they ascended a grand, spiral staircase, Sarah's flashlight flickered and died. Panic set in as they fumbled in the dark, desperately trying to reignite it. But before they could, a guttural, otherworldly moan reverberated through the house, freezing them in their tracks. A chill settled over them as they heard footsteps approaching from the shadows. It was a slow, deliberate, and menacing advance. Mark's trembling voice broke the silence. "Who's there?" From the darkness emerged a figure draped in tattered, moth-eaten robes. Its face was obscured by shadows, and it moved with an unsettling, unnatural grace. Emily whispered, "This can't be real, it's just a trick." But as the figure drew closer, its bony, skeletal hand reached out, and its icy grip sent shockwaves of terror through them. Sarah and Mark screamed, their voices echoing through the mansion as they were pulled deeper into its sinister embrace. Emily, paralyzed with fear, watched in horror as her friends were dragged away by the spectral figure. She could only listen to their agonized screams as they vanished into the darkness. Alone and trembling, Emily knew she had to escape. She could only listen to their agonized screams as they vanished into the darkness. Alone and trembling, Emily knew she had to escape. She stumbled through the labyrinthine corridors, pursued by chilling whispers that seemed to come from every direction. She reached the front door and burst into the moonlit night, gasping for breath. As dawn broke over Blackwood, Emily was found wandering the forest, her mind shattered by the horrors she had witnessed. She could never fully articulate what had happened within Thornhaven Manor, but her haunted eyes spoke volumes. From that day on, the legend of Thornhaven Manor grew even darker, a cautionary tale for those who dared to challenge the boundaries of the unknown. The cursed mansion stood as a silent sentinel, a testament to the horrors that lurked within its walls, forever haunting the town of Blackwood and ensuring that its chilling legend would live on for generations to come.